So today I'm doing a segment on what I eat in a day while traveling to Savannah, Georgia. This is actually after the fact. This is my last day. We had a wonderful time. Unfortunately, this morning I did have breakfast, but I got really sick and I upchucked everything. So just stay tuned. Some of the stuff is not so much healthy, but I will say this: when eating more heavy, eat light, if that makes sense. Like, don't eat as much in a day. So, like, normally 5 to 6 small meals or something like that. But with this particular day, we only ate 2 meals, and we had we had 1 alcoholic drink, and then, you know, just like vitamin water. So thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm gonna show a lot of the tourism type stuff, just so you can kind of know what's happening in Savannah. Hey boo, so we are riding through Jessica's old neighborhood here in Savannah. Okay, and these houses are absolutely gorgeous. Oh babe, look at that one. But look at our house. The first thing we did was we're gonna have about 10 into my sister's old neighborhood just to revisit where she used to stay at. But I just wanted to show you what we're doing. We just riding around her old neighborhood for right now and sightseeing, and then we'll probably head to the event after that. But it's really pretty and serene. I like stuff like that where, oh, it's got like a pond. That's pretty. So these by the water. Neighborhoods like that. We just went through Southgate, but then it's another neighborhood that's coming up. That is pretty. Yeah, I'm trying to okay. So we just gonna keep on going that way. Alright. So y'all, we are pretty country because we are also Georgia girls. I'm not gonna disclose exactly where I'm from. But my first meal of the day or drink was a probiotic water that was kind of like our breakfast. As we are traveling, we did stop to get gas and to go and find out what we were actually going to put physically on our tummies, and that came about 2 hours after drinking the probiotic water. We ended up stopping by a gas station that had like a Subway and stuff in it. So this is just a picture of the bridge. I wish I could have just took a dynamic picture of it, but this is what it looked like from far away. Does not do it justice. If you have seen it up close, it looks like a lot of those rope bridges. That's really cool. This is my Subway pizza with olives, banana peppers, green peppers, and chopped up tomatoes. So it was a vegetarian style Subway pizza, and cheese, of course, and ranch. This is us passing the bridge again because we're about to like go into town from the neighborhood that we saw when we stopped in Savannah. Now we're headed to our first venue. In the venue, my sister had a DJ friend that was hosting a couple of things all night. We actually were supposed to go to the club later on that night, but I was exhausted. I had a great time, so I was done for the day and went completely in spa mode. We pull up at this place called Ghost Coast. You guys, you have to go try them. The service is amazing. The venue is beautiful. The DJ was great. Very like multicultural music that he was playing. You know, you had your pop, your rock and roll, a little bit of hip hop, old school and new school. It was a vibe, and everybody was so sweet. So this is kind of what one part of it looks like. And y'all, when I tell you, my pictures do not do the things that we did justice at all, but I really did try. Okay, so that's the DJ. It was kind of empty, but it was still a vibe. It was maybe like 15 people in there at best, but we had a great time. That's my server. He was amazing because we are not drinkers, honey. So we was like, do we want to try the thing where we can try a lot of stuff and it's straight? I don't know how to take that straight because I don't drink. These are our drinks. Ghost, well, that's the glass, but Jesse had some kind of apple cider type drink, and then mine was like rosemary and ginger and all of that jazz. This is the menu board, and when I tell you my drink was amazing, try it, you guys. Ginger vodka, ginger, rosemary, lime, and club soda. It was boss, and I felt so refreshed and so good about my life after the fact. This is where they have bottles of the alcohol that you can buy and souvenirs. So it's just a really really positive, open space.
Last time I came was like
so now we are walking like through town. Everything looks very beautiful. If you're from the South, a lot of these renovated old school buildings, you're gonna be familiar with the downtown. Savannah was a very slave heavy place here in Georgia, as a lot of places in the South, but it has a very deep history here. So if you're into like spiritual things or witchcraft, you'll definitely feel the presence of the dead and the presence of ancestries and just a really big vibe. Honestly, I have not been to New Orleans, and I have not been to Louisiana. I have not been to Italy. But based on my research and my knowledge of those things, this is the vibe that this town gives me. It gives me South slash New Orleans slash Italy vibes with the old buildings and the New Orleans. Like, you can really feel that spirituality. I wouldn't say so much voodoo or hoodoo, but just a deep spiritual connection, because if I'm not mistaken, a lot of the city was built on top of actual Native American and slave graves. So but surprisingly, there is no dark type of feel that you get from it. Everything is just light, very mixed cultures. Everybody's nice. You don't get any racist vibes. You don't get vibes that people are judging you. Everybody's like doing their own thing, so it kind of gives you like that New York subway vibe when you're walking to see the actual buildings. And all of these buildings are either like shops and apartments, and you know, in some of the bigger cities you'll have a business at the bottom and people houses up top. It was all of that. It was giving me all of that, so I had a great time. This was a World War II monument, if I'm not mistaken. So we didn't know exactly. We just knew it was a beautiful globe cut in half, and we wanted to go see it. But when we got really up on it, I realized that this was a very important piece of history here. So that's me being a tourist, as I was. When I tell you, it was so many people. I did not get the pictures of all of these people that were around, but y'all, this was on a Saturday in the middle of October, no particular holiday or anything, and people were out. They were out there looking, being scenic, playing music, saxophones playing, jazz playing, people doing poetry, playing guitars, just the whole shebang. It was happening. This is one of the boats, the first boat that I saw. Like, we saw a lot of the water and stuff, so as we were continuing down, I saw this boat and I took a picture of it. And I think you get, like, I don't know, y'all, please don't laugh at me. It might be like a ferry, I don't know. But people do get on it. And later, when we made it to the end, that boat was actually like it's really moving towards us. So I'm listening.
Because like, I think the port here in Savannah is one of the only ones, I think, on this world. It's something like that, but it brings in a lot of money, cargo, all kind of stuff.
So these boats were like coming by as we're eating at the restaurant, and it was beautiful. As you can see, we got to the restaurant in the daytime. Everything was so hectic. We did have to wait 45 minutes to be seated, and it was just really beautiful to be eating out on the water, and you got these big boats just kind of floating by. This is my meal, my last meal of the day. It was calamari, some type of jalapeno ball with shrimp and chicken in it, and this seafood dip. So this is the hotel that we were at, and I will try to link it below. It was really nice, but I will say that it was out of the way. It wasn't quite in Savannah. It was right outside of Savannah. So maybe I won't link it below, because I would say to, if you're gonna go, try your best to get a hotel in the city. Savannah also has a beach. It's so much more to do, so many museums, art, and things that you can do. So this is us about to head home, and I'm about to peace out and get back on the road. Just want to say I love you guys and have a wonderful day.